There you go. Honestly, isn't too bad. What in the Lord Norp is wrong with you? I can find out, baby. Can I exit setup? Fuck now. Thank you, Mike. Frick. Fuck off. Certified genius boy, and I just can't play that. Sweet, it's cool. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Ooh, I just heard an egg, bro. Oh. Why is it so nice looking, bro? What the fuck? I got chain armor. Can you just craft that now? Neat. Sounds a little biffy. 300 milligrams of NGL. Captain John, Captain John, Captain, I don't give a fuck. Mr. Wise. Oh, was I actually streaming that shit? That's crazy. That was actually insane. I didn't think I'd stream that shit. Oh yeah. Alright, let's build this house. Let's do this shit. Yo, can someone shut that cock up? Holy fuck. Yo, dumbass, do it. Yo, thanks, asshole. Alright, let's go do some shit. Fuck. Where's the trophies at, bro? Fuck. Mind you, I never played this. Smelt an iron ingot. Respawn the Ender Dragon is the first one that pops up. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I'm not looking for an expansion pack, bro. Craft and place a sign. Have I done this before? Smelt an iron ingot. What the fuck is that? I can do that, bro. Are these all trophies I already have? It looks like it. What's up? Talking to me. Stroking my willy off, bro. I need to zoom it in more. I just need to, like, zoom it in, bro. Frick. Frickety frick, dude. I'm not, bro. I'm not gonna do that. The zoom out rate, bro. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna cry, dude. Fuck. $100% dig us in. You're joking, right? I don't give a fuck about the render distance. I need, like... Hold on, is this it? Let me just see. I'll put it back at 60. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I wanted, bro. Fuck. My fucking eggs, bro. Why are they purple? What? Yeah, I messed it up over there, whatever. What? Obito. Well, I got Coke in here, bro. That's crazy. Alrighty then, we're gonna do some freaky things. Can I just organize it, please? Organize it. Holy mama. There we go. Alright, what do I need to do? What do I want to do? I want to build like a... I want to make a fucking mine, bruh. Fuck it. Like a good one. Like finish up whatever I was doing here. What is that sound? Okay. Now what was that? Folks, I think if we go down there, we're gonna be just... Yeah, shut your fucking mouth. Milk for emeralds? Are you joking? That's actually pretty... Oh, you're joking. Nice. Thank you, jackass. Some backrooms entities in this game. That'd be crazy as fuck. I think this area's already finished. It's about to start playing music down there. Oh, it is. Oh, these are stairs. What the hell? Like cooking over here. Alrighty then. Let's get to work. Whoa. I won't get pulled into that, will I? I don't think I will. I want a window right here. I just guesstimated it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. Oh yeah. Frick. I don't know. I feel like I went roundabout a little bit because like I got thrown into something I never knew I'd get into. Like some random kid that never thought I could do anything did something crazy, and I don't know how I'm thinking about it is that like I'm out in the forest, in the fucking pissing wet rain, doing fucking land navigation, knowing no one, knowing nothing, and being told to do it or you kicked out. That's kind of how I thought of it. That's kind of how I think about it. It's kind of scary, actually. I take a step back and I realize it's not too scary, but I guess when you suffer and then you get put as like this person that's like the worst person ever, it dawns on you for sure. I just wanted to get to a point in my life where I'm able to just not see sadness, be 100% there. And like do 100% of what I'm doing with 100% me instead of just, putting it aside. Something else, whatever. What the fuck was that? What is this? Okay. I just dropped a dookie in my pants. Let's go. Whoa. I'm putting you in my pocket. It's not poison, right? Whoa. What the fuck? What in the fuck are you doing in my fucking house, Cristiano Ronaldo? They got torches, right? Dude looks awesome over there. The music's up. We need this like changing shit, right? I'm pretty sure. Getting closer to that sound. Ooh. It's insane. What the fuck is this? Big dog. Oh, you're right over there. Sure. Ah, it's the news.
So the strategy big companies have used for making successful AAA games has been relatively simple. Just spend as much money as humanly possible. Hire what Hollywood does. It's all, I think, like, not monopoly necessarily, but most of the entertainment industry has gotten to the point now where I realize it. I think they're realizing that it's much more money. But for almost all of the 2000s, I think they had success in video games and entertainment TV shows where they just spent more money and so they just kept going, well, we'll just spend more money, and then it does well. Well, we'll just spend more money, then it does well. And then you have like it was, where they spent $300 million on a movie and it makes hits. Video games, like certain pods or certain other, like Encore, like that, money at it, and it still doesn't matter. The best and brightest talent in the industry spent 10 years and hundreds of millions of dollars on making the best graphics and engine marketing budgets, individual government budgets for employee morale. It costs a lot of money. It's part of the strategy. This formula has been largely successful for decades. I think the reason it was largely successful in AAA games as well is because graphics were getting rapidly better the more money you put out. It's allowed the biggest companies in the gaming industry to generally produce the most popular games in the gaming industry. But in the 2020s, this strategy is beginning to fall apart. Warner Brothers spent $200 million on a Suicide Squad game that flopped. Oh my god, it was not a year ago. Everyone played it. It sucked. They spent $200 million on it. You know what I was upset about? Red Multiverses. Red Multiverses. Is that also Warner Bros? That's the thing that game, they spent so much money on it, and it didn't get any feedback from the players. And then it fell off. And I wanted Multiverses. I did a tournament with them. Right? It was fun. I like that game. I think that game would have stayed relevant if they didn't just make it.
She had a total of 1,000.
Dude. Bigger. I'd say, bro. Oh, my bad. Alright, cool. Okay, we're running. Alright, let's do it. Shoot. Let's go. We're grinding right now. Grinding. I'm a fucking ninja. Like a nigga. Fuck. Bitch. Fuck. Dude, I got iron in there. It's iron in there. Auto begins. Give me a silver and letting fight this freaking kids. I wanna make a huge farm. I'll make a lot of shit. Floating a boat that floats. Shit.
Which means is spending the GDP of some small countries on games that will never get made in It's a strategy that once worked so well is called it's a AAA game for fighting a war. And fighting a war on two fronts. A war that they're fighting for one of the most valuable commodities in the world. Your attention. On the Eastern Front, AAA games are at war with
You were just down there. How did you get up here with the same fucking thing?
more valuable than like a $4 game. But the price margin is so different. There's no need for me to have invested into a AAA game. Why would I buy a $50? Why would I buy a $70 Call of Duty? To play it for 7 months, have it fall off, and then release it. I've always been somebody that said that Call of Duty once every 2 years. Update their game and just make that game more approachable and attractive to players that don't buy it. Because if you're just looking at Call of Duty, no fucking point. You're gonna spend $70 on a game that $70 on a game that you're gonna buy in March. You're gonna play for 4 months and then the new one comes out. Same thing with FIFA. It's the same thing with any game.
What is this? Oh no, I need to take a shit, man.
They're never gonna fail because they release every 10 fucking
10 years, isn't it?
What the fuck do you want? They want food. Yeah. He went to my room.
door's open. It's so wet right here. Ugh. Disgusting. Try to use that for a second. Mustard Scruggs. Take some hugs. Drink some mugs. Cool. Cat's always taking my room. Get away from me, cat. Boxers. I told you, walk in here. You think you walk in here? So I'm walking here, jackass. Why is that? Call you fucking jackass. This fuck. Oh yeah. I'll be found here. I'd say join. Okay, cool. Some sauce. Watching this on actually. Perfection. I got an erection. There you go. I should play the game. Alright, we're back. What in the fudge? What was I doing here? Oh wow. Call me a desperado, but I wanna finish this now. I can just use a shovel. What am I doing? Come on, brah. It's on unstable ground. Surely it won't fall over. Up and I. Fucking stupid noise, bro. Every little good bit does do that. I feel that, yeah. I can see it though, for sure. There you go. Probably should open it up so I make like a little pit stop gas station looking thing for the wheat farm that's on the right side of the bridge. Up and I kind of want to make this bigger though, like right here. We'll get to work immediately. Sir. Thank you, ma'am.
They come out with a game every 10 years.
Just shot it.
It doesn't matter if the game's $100. You're going to play it for a decade.
Games were only played by the most hardcore of video game hobbyists. They were niche, they had cult followings, but times have changed. The indie games have started bleeding into the mainstream. In 2024, Lethal Company was in the top 10 highest grossing games on the
$52 million.
2024, Lethal Company.
Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate makes sense, Starfield, Resident Evil 4, Sons of the Forest, or EA Sports, City Skylines 2 made 50 mil.
Company was in the top
What
10
the fuck?
highest grossing games on the entirety of Steam. It was making similar money to a FIFA game, a Star Wars game, and an Armored Core game. But whereas these three games all had multi-million-dollar budgets with multi-million-dollar marketing campaigns, Lethal Company was made by one guy, a former robot.
Indie game devs never care if you make their game better. It also makes it more valuable.
This dude just made $54 million, bro. Hunt him down. Well, I have an idea.
Instead, in his early 20s, Scam has been making games out of his bedroom since he was a child. Not only that, he also kicked off a trend of indie cooperative survival horror games that were all trying to capture the same lightning in a bottle that Lethal Company has through. And those games were pretty damn successful too. And this is just a recent example. The most obvious elephant in the room is Minecraft, a game that started out as an indie game made by one.
I want to build it in the middle. We'll build it in the middle. Fuck it. Look kind of nice.
So just like, what are we doing? We're gonna update the game once every 6 months. We're gonna do a mob vote. We're gonna get the worst one in the game. The fucking top Minecraft YouTubers just spew the vote. Their audience is so fucking large that they can just make people fucking bend their win and control the game.
I want it over here. Yes.
And then on top of that, it's like we're only gonna release that many mobs. Update the game. Fuck. Update the game. Why are we fucking... Whenever they come out with an update, I'm like, yeah, you added more to the other. It's like a caving update. And now you can go to like -50. You're not going to do that innovative. Come out with a new fucking dimension. Minecraft. Not the end plus. Come out with a new dimension. Do a big mob drop. Like a mob... Make an update that feels like I added a mod pack. That's what I want. Like, come out with like a weird other dimension that you can go to. You know, like the ether. That would be awesome.
The ether, bro.
Why don't they do that? They have the capability. They'll sit there, dicks in their hands for fucking 8 months. Come out with one update that adds. We're having the sniffer. The sniffer. The sniffer. That we had a year, and the fucking thing you're gonna come to me is the sniffer. Are you kidding me? You might as well slam my head into the fucking curb. What the fuck are we doing? Out of anything you could come up with, that's the mob we're adding? Yeah, we're gonna add Panda. Awesome. Do they do anything? No.
There's quite a few
That's really nice.
Yeah, Terraria. I said that earlier. I don't. Human Fall Flat sold 55 million copies.
To the top 100 best-selling games of all time list. And you might not realize it, but this puts the entire
Ooh, I need sources, bro. Fuck.
games into jeopardy. If a single guy can spend nothing but his time on developing a game and can have success in the tens of millions billions of dollars, then the companies that spend over 100 million on developing a game are in some serious trouble. They can get outcompeted by people who spend literally nothing on their projects. And there's 100,000 times more devs spending nothing on their games than there are devs spending hundreds of millions on their games.
But do you think that's the devs' fault or the director's fault? Because I think the people that are developing the game are sometimes controlled by higher-ups at AAA game, like companies. And so I think it's like the directors. Because I think if you really gave free reign to a lot of devs that work at those companies, they would make something great. It's just, sometimes that's not true. Sometimes it is like the devs that have control and they just come up with some fucking idea that sucks. But like a lot of the time, I think it's just like, hey, we want to make something like this, and then a higher up goes, no, we're going to tweak this, and then now the game sucks.
So it only takes a small percentage of those indie devs.
But the devs making crazy money working for them, so why would they say no?
To make it big, for the AAA gaming industry to have a lot of competition incredibly quickly. You might think that a big company doesn't care about indie devs having success, but you could not be more wrong. Like I said, this is a war being fought over your attention.
I also think that indie devs, with advances in technology, this is just my guess, I'm not great at developing, I'm just assuming, with advances in technology and software, it has become easier in proportion to AAA games for a solo dev to make a game. It's like, compared to like 2010, it's easier for one guy at his computer with a 30 series graphics card and, just base coding knowledge to make something that's good compared to, back then. Like, obviously, they're still not on the same scale as these people with mass technology, I guess, expertise and knowledge, but they can still make something that's not on par, but like 40% of AAA games comparable to when it used to be like 10%. Because the scaling of how they've gone together has the indie devs have just gained so much ground.
Every successful indie game is potentially a game that steals the limelight from your billion-dollar mega project. If you're unlucky and you launch your massive game at the same time as some random Roblox furry releases their smash hit, then you could be in some serious trouble. And big companies...
Roblox furry, bro. I've seen that dude before, bro. That's crazy.
You're a AAA game company releasing a game at the same time as Roa Garden and Ink Games on Squid Game on Roblox. Roa Garden have more players than any other game. They have like the most active players, like a fucking free game, a sim game on another game, where he just used the in-game data to be able to make that. Like he even used outside sourcing.
Why recently all of the big-name gaming companies have been subtly name-dropping.
It was all modded. Is that true?
Hollow Knight Silksong in as much of their marketing as possible. The Switch 2 event has 8 seconds of Silksong footage, and that 8 seconds of footage immediately goes ultra-viral on Twitter within seconds. And I think Microsoft noticed this, because a little while later, Xbox announced their new handheld console, and throughout the entire 3D rendered trailer, there's Hollow Knight Silksong footage running on the device's screen the entire time. Not some major Microsoft title like Halo or Minecraft, no. Hollow Knight Silksong, a game that isn't even out yet, because they understand the power of the indie game. And the funniest part to me is that they were completely right, because their ad campaign went viral all over the internet, with people getting crazy excited, not at the new console, but at the new Silksong footage that they shoehorned into their ads.
Well, and then they go, oh, the new Silksong, I can play that on the Xbox console, on the handheld.
Silksong just gets their ad campaign free engagement, and the icing on the cake to all of this is
I just think if you're going to get a handheld console that's not a Nintendo, like Switch, you should just get like a Valve, what are those called? Steam.
indie games are cheap, not just to make, but for the end user to buy. I bought Terraria for less than $10 over a decade ago, and I played it for 1,500 hours. Hell, I bought a random game called Peak for less than $5.
Bro, that game fucking fire. I'll play it again. That game is so sick, and I've beaten it like twice. Just the premise of like you do the same thing every time, but the map just randomly generates. So it's just a new game every time you play.
On Steam last week, and I've already enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the majority of AAA games that I've played in the last 10 years.
Dude, especially if is there mods for Peak yet? Yeah.
when it's giving off particles
Yeah.
that are like the revived, like the revived people.
So what if?
You might be thinking to yourself, why now? Why are indie games threatening AAA games now in a way that they didn't 10 years ago? Well, the answer is simple. With every passing year, the barrier to entry for game development gets lower and lower.
That's what I'm saying. It's cheaper to be able to make a game. With your gaming computer, you don't need money.
The development tools get more freely available, the computer hardware people have in their homes gets more and more powerful, and the internet offers more and more tools to learn the trade than ever before. Improving technology also allows developers to sell their games digitally. Back in the olden days, if you wanted your game to sell, you needed physical discs in actual shop.
I think they should pay. I think AAA should outsource money for ideas. Pay people for the ideas of the game, and then they just make it. Do they do that? I feel like that'd be way easier.
And paying for the production and distribution of these physical copies was incredibly expensive. Nowadays, platforms like Steam allows for indie devs to have the exact same level of reach as the most valuable companies in the world. Indie games have always been competing with AAA, but now there's more indie developers than ever before. You've even
Well, it used to be. It wasn't even just. Yeah, you could be on the same Steam page as Black Ops or something. But I think it was marketing as well. I think marketing played a big factor on why AAA games did so well because they were able to outreach so easily. But with TikTok, social media, and just modern social media, and how many ad placements there are and everything, you can be an indie dev and spend little or no money promoting your game. When Revo came out, which was basically like a spin-off of Lethal Company, the devs just marketed their game by posting funny clips of their game. And people were like, where is this? What game is this? I want to play this, blah, blah, blah. And it just gained a lot of traction and comments and buzz authentically for free. And then they fucking dropped it. It did well. People clip their own fucking funny moments, post those, and then more people want to play the game. It's so easy for people to fucking, not easy, but it's so much more accessible for indie devs to market. That also gives them an edge on AAA games.
got Roblox, an incredibly popular platform that incentivizes young people to learn how to make games. And speaking of Roblox,
Dead Heat by James Charles. We need to play that.
on the western front of this wall, we have what I like to call the forever games. Fortnite.
Fortnite is trying to transform Roblox. Fortnite is aggressively making that switch to custom games, and I think they're doing a moderate job at it, but they need to increase the potential to make Roblox random shit. I think like Fortnite hobbies and Fortnite-based games that aren't around shooting are limited way more than Roblox is, where like you can hop on Roblox and play like a horror game that looks like you bought it on Steam. Fortnite, it's like everything just looks like it's fun on Fortnite, even if it's like a UFI or whatever it is, like whatever site or fucking software they use. I think Fortnite needs to just step it up slightly, and they'll be able to do that. But that's how they're trying to keep that longevity on their platform, because they know their battle royale is slightly dying, so they need to transition in some form to another like gaming space. You have that.
League of Legends, Valorant, Roblox, Minecraft. These are what you would call live service games, and some of these games have been popular for longer than half of my viewer base has even been alive. These
Fucking League of Legends, dude.
games do not conform to the traditional video game business model, where you develop a game for a while, sell that game for $60, or like $80, and then go back to work on the next game you're going to sell. Instead, these games are made to last forever. Constant updates for months, years, decades to come, and you sell stuff inside the game to keep the revenue flowing in. Now, this business model is working incredibly well for a small number of game devs. Most live service games die spectacularly, but the ones that don't make billions of dollars, and they last for decades. And this creates a very strange gaming industry. Most players, rather than playing a new game every few weeks or months, instead, they are playing the same handful of games for 5 to 10 years straight. Sure, when a new game comes out that they're extraordinarily excited for, they'll go,
Yeah, you always go when a new game drops. You go and play that game, but that you always return to the same live service game at some point. And it's really hard to enter this space, but once you're in it, you're stuck in it, and that's what you want to do. And that's what, like the most recent one that I can think of is Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals really wants to be a live service game similar to Valorant or Overwatch. They want to be the new hero shooter that everybody plays. If they're able to solidify themselves in that game will stay popular for a decade.
Play it, but games that are able to pry people's eyes away from Fortnite are few and far between. Those games have to be really good and really popular and have really viable word-of-mouth marketing on social media. The players who spend most of their time playing forever games are not the type to be an early adopter into a new AAA title that comes out. But if you're spending hundreds of millions on a AAA release, you need as many early adopters as possible. Back in the good old days, a big
Wow, I just lost all my HP, bro. What the fuck am I doing?
50% of all available attention for a few months. But then that game's popularity would simmer down.
Fuck, bro.
Some other AAA game could come along and take up that attention instead. But nowadays, 50% of all players' attention is already taken up constantly by their favorite lives.
Wow, I never thought about that killing Triple, because, like, I always wrote in League, Riot, and fucking, what's the other one? What makes GTA? Oh my god, Rockstar. I always, like, wrote those in, because Rockstar's not really a live service in the sense that it's, like, a game that's gonna last forever, but it's, like, Rockstar's, like, that in-between where it's a $70 game, they make a new one, but they update that game for, like, a decade. So, I always assumed those were still just considered AAA. I never even thought that, like, League, Valorant, Fortnite, like, those kill like, they just ruined their credibility as well. I mean, y'all remember when COD World War II, the most forgettable Call of Duty, and I think it was actually a good COD. COD World War II dropped 2018. Fortnite peaked 2018, 2019. That game fell off so fucking fast. When Fortnite dropped, it pulled all the players to Fortnite. Nobody played COD anymore. But it was a good game. Like, I sit back and I think back on World War II, and I was like, that was a good COD. Like, I had nothing wrong with that COD. There was no reason I shouldn't play it. Fortnite was just better.
This game, that 50% never filters out. This means that AAA companies have less available attention to actually compete for. There's more games played than ever before, and many of those games are being played for years on end instead of just a couple of weeks. But these ultra-popular live service games don't just indirectly compete with other game devs. Sometimes they do it very, very directly. If you're a AAA dev and you want to make a sandbox crafting game or a rhythm game, Fortnite isn't just competing with you because it's really popular and takes up people's time. Fortnite is literally directly competing with you. They are making games exactly like yours, and they're doing it inside of Fortnite with a pre-existing audience. It's almost guaranteed.
I gotta say, Fortnite Festival's alive. I love Fortnite Festival. There's not many players on it, but I'm hopping on Fortnite Festival. But I'm hopping on Fortnite on stream. Fortnite Festival. Play it. It's out.
Teams who at least attempt to try out their new game. This is a luxury that 90% of all game devs just simply do not have. And if you think that's bad, then go look at Roblox. Roblox is like an IP theft machine. They're not just making games in the same genre as you, they are basically making your game with your IP and everything. If you want to go play a game that has Mario in it, you could go look at Nintendo's backlog of Mario games. Or you could look at the near infinite number of bootleg
Damn!
Yeah.
Say
Like Nintendo Mario Odyssey is not the same as Survive Mario the Kill. Mario, mini Mario.
Yo, listen, I'm a little
I think a better example would be like CS:GO or like an FPS. Like there's other FPS shooters that do the same thing. Like
Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, you know, put this in my fucking phone.
Not Counter-Strike. What's the really popular FPS shooter on the line that's Arsenal? Call of Duty or play Arsenal. Same game. Not same game, but they're like really good at it's a really good FPS game.
of varying quality that users have been creating over the past 15 years on Roblox. Are 99% of all of these going to hurt? really bad? Yeah, they are. But garbage or not, they are competition. And Nintendo is insane.
The original Roblox Brain Rot is Shrek, and I will stand on that. When I was in like late middle school, early high school, I used to play all the Shrek Brain Rot games. They were the fucking Shrek was the start. Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life was like the early 2 Sahur.
Oh my gosh, bro, shut up, bro. The early Toon 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 Sahur last year, bro, you're a fucking player. Let me do it real quick. Fuck. Alrighty, tidy then, Mr.
games.
Oh my god, I forgot about Owl. Bro, y'all remember when Owl World? I never played it. Y'all remember when Owl World was popping? That game's so big. It has 328,000 views. I remember that was like a hype. That was like over a year ago. Shattered. Right now, a year and 6 months after release, Owl World still averages 40,000 players. All-time defense is 1 million. But
That's crazy.
Right now, in the 24-hour peak, it's at
Where's my channel? There you go.
AAA games have been fighting in this war for a while, and while this battle is certainly hurting their popularity, I don't think it's going to kill AAA games.
Roblox games is boring. Yeah, but dude, here's the thing. Roblox is free. Power World costs money, so active players on Power World is worth more.
Instead, I think it's going to kill a specific type of AAA.
Who the fuck is... What the fuck? I just typed in "eat it" to the edit. There's a thing about it. Oh, it's from Star Wars, bro. Has to be. Fuck, chill that.
This was a viable business strategy, which is why there's
Not so good.
trying to do it. But with all this added extra competition that used to be much smaller,
Like right
this
now,
strategy just isn't going to work anymore. You actually have to earn your player base,
So-
and not just with money, but with interesting stories and interesting gameplay. You can't just buy your way to $1 billion game anymore. Or you could just, only ever release sequels to your pre-existing.
Awesome.
Well, I think the problem with a lot of AAA games that just throw money at shit is, like, the game is so fucking... It's not even the story, it's not the graphics. The story's good, the graphics good, it's all good. When you launch that game, I'm not going to say any game names, when you launch a fucking shitty AAA game, it's unbearable to learn how to play. And I think that is... I'm not talking about story games. I'm talking about like a multiplayer. Like, I'm not trying to say the name. You could probably think of a few games. You're trying to learn how to play the game.
That's the tough meter, bro. That's just so tough.
Telling you this weird story too rapidly.
Am I trying what are we trying to do? Goon here? Son, we're gonna set it fun. That works perfectly, yeah.
Some random guy that's teaching me
Ooh.
That's probably also a successful way to make.
Hey, that works for me. I'll play Last of Us Remastered.
Call me a nigga, bro. I don't care.
Now, there's
I
also
don't
something to
care.
be said about AAA games.
You're a drunk fat piece of shit. I don't give a fuck.
Unfinished states, despite their huge budgets. But sadly, I think that is probably going to be a story for another video. AAA games.
What's the support beams right there?
But now they're
Perfect.
just becoming part of a bigger whole.
Perfect.
Games and live service games.
Come on, guys. We're almost there. Fuck. Play inverted, bro. Yo. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Have I seen you in this place before? I fucking love it.
Wasn't a lot of people that
Here's the
had
next step of the
yours,
operation.
but if you're only playing on console, and if you're only playing on console, you're not playing a Lethal Company game. You're like when you had like the OG, like an Xbox One, PS4 days. What were you playing? You maybe played this one indie game that was like $4, but it would suck, right? I remember there was this one racing game that I would play, and it was like okay. But the majority of games that you played were all $60. They were all made by EA, Ubisoft, and all these big companies. And nothing wrong with those companies. It's more so just like that was the era. It was just like you're playing games that are made by billion-dollar companies, and that's it, because those are the only games that you have available. The second you get a PC, your horizon is broadened, and now you're just not ever going to return.
games now taking up their own enormous share of the pie. And there is a third contender, that being mobile games, which in terms of revenue...
I think mobile games are still heavily dominated by big companies like Supercell. Like what mobile game, like outside of like Block Blast and other like small games that you might play for fun here and there, like Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, you know, fucking Brawl Stars, like those are all like Supercell. Like I feel like they dominate the mobile gaming space. I think the majority of like indie mobile games are just shit fucking like
Remember that too.
spin-offs of the same bullshit like this, and they just pump it full of ads. You play it for a day and then give up. They make $5 off you and then call it a day.
Is bigger than the entire rest of the gaming industry combined. But mobile games deliver a much different experience from traditional PC and console games. So it doesn't really feel like these guys are actually part of this war whatsoever. More just like a giant amalgamation.
I don't think they're a part of the war. I think mobile games have their own dedicated space and attention span for people. Like when you're taking a shit, you're on a plane. Like those are times you're not really going to be playing like fucking AAA games anyway.
Of microtransaction-fueled hellscapes that exist on an island all on their own. And all of this does mean that AAA game companies have got to be careful, because you can only throw hundreds of millions of dollars into doomed projects so many times. Make this mistake one too many times, and these guys are going to take your throne and take it permanently. Thanks for watching.
Bro, the worst is whenever I accept an ad offer for a game that looks fire, and I play it on release day, but on release, I check the reviews of the game, and it's like 23% positive. I'm like, well, I signed a contract, so, and then I'm stuck playing the game, right? And some people are like, well, just don't play it, or they call me a sellout. I'm like, bro, I'm still just gonna rip the game. You don't have to watch. If I ever, like, I want to know that. I fuck with the people that watch my sponsored streams for games. And a lot of the games I do sponsors for, I only try to pick games that I think are fun. Like, if I accept 5 sponsors, I turn down 15. But there's still going to be shit ones in that batch that I just couldn't predict would be bad because they're just coming out on release, so I'm just getting a preview of the game like everybody else. And some people will be like, dude, why are you playing this? I'm like, you don't have to watch. You know, you could, like, leave this stream. Like, if you don't want to see it. W. All right, we're going to watch one of these two, and
Alright. Okie dokie, artichoke. I just need it though. I need 10K. Well, what you need is to get off my fucking liability check. What you need to do, buddy, but don't see me complaining. Oh my goodness. What is this orange stuff? What is this? Whoa. Oh yeah. So that cat?
Zeke.
Zeke! Can you get out of my room, please, Zeke? Why is he? What's going on? He's like moving around over there. Which cat is that? Oh, I got it. Zeke. By the way, the expert's coming through. Lunchtime. Growing cat. Very much so. That's set up ready. Set it out. This I actually have yours community. It's a new thing, I guess. I guess we'll. It would basically be 2 years. That's right. This is what it was. I got so obsessed with my own body that I forgot about like actual stuff like this. What does that have it? I guess, maybe. But again, it's like, it's not really true. Like it open. Little intersection. Yeah, fuck that up. What's off? I need 10K.
Like, what a waste of money. Like, I'm not judging any religion, by the way. I think most people that are religious are kind of like standing. Because it's like they're taking donations and using that for shit that's not bettering anyone's lives. Like, it's a chef. Yeah, the Truth Speaks kid. Like, they actually do that, though. Like, there was one row I saw. I don't know if there's a video of it. But, like, there was deaf people dressed as angels floating in the stadium. Mega church performance. That's crazy. They're not doing bad. They're not doing bad. What? Backflips in the air. They got smoke machines.
I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, where a pastor is trying to convince their congregation that they have to give them money in order to save their souls.
Oh my god, dude, have you ever seen when they pull up like a Cash App? Nothing against Cash App. I'm gonna ask for Cash App. But Cash App's like rent peer-to-peer money. Not like, hey, we're taking church donations through my personal Cash App.
What are shovels? How is the sun already going down? What is this?
Illegal. How are you you're taking donations through Cash App?
When Jesus was claiming that the Lord is speaking through them, it's been tilted back and God saying, give all your money. The pastor needs one luxury item. Quick, look over all of the room.
Tax exempt as well.
Music must. And I think, oh, I didn't know this by now. I've talked about it a bit. I actually got baptized twice. I wanted a second baptism because I was afraid the Lord might have been busy that day, like maybe he was AFK and didn't catch the first one, so I did an encore performance of the baptism to make sure God saw it. And spirituality was once an extremely important component of my life, and while I'm not as spiritual as I was back then, this kind of thing is still just heartbreaking to me and just, I believe, downright evil and by all textbook definitions blasphemous, where these pastors will try and
Read, man. I mean, it's really like, you know how they jokingly say that the talked about in the Bible? Like, that is the actual, like, shit that happens, like, Megatron. Like, they own, like, it's like, I know somebody's gonna be like, don't you get money off donations? I'm like, yeah, but I'm not sitting here acting like I'm gonna save your life from hell if you send me money.
convince their congregation to give all their money to them because he's misleading them into thinking that it's God's will. And I know Drewski just made it.
Joe Robinson. Jim Robinson. Threw his ass in a dumpster and ran away.
Pastors, like on fucking, flyer displays like it's some kind of old school action movie. They got pyrotechnics going off, monster trucks and shit. It's out of control. They are literally flexing their luxury items on the congregation that is feeding them all of their money to do so. And I hate it. Now, I just saw a new, very bold approach from a pastor right here in my own home swamp again, a pop
Bro, side conversation. Like the actual video that he's probably gonna show. Dude, when I see the shit that I don't think it's mega churches. It's just like out of touch motherfuckers, bro. When they use AI videos of Jesus, that makes me want to die. Like when I see churches actually like Sora a fucking conversation of like Jesus being like, I'm here to save you from. I'm like, yo, this is fucking weird. Like, why are we? And then people are like crying watching it. I'm like, yo, you're actually watching an AI video that somebody prompted and said, make Jesus save us.
Florida, not too far away from Tampa, where Dr.
It's scaring people into belief. I don't think it's scary, dude. I don't even know who's believing that though. Like, hey, I'm Charlie Kirk. They did do that. I saw that as well. I saw that whole video. There was an AI. Somebody prompted an AI video of Charlie Kirk that they showed at a church, and I was like, this is just why.
Paul, proudly with his whole chest, demanding that his congregation give lots and lots of money.
I'm gonna challenge 30 people without hook or crook to sow what Overseer Dean sold $200. 5 of you really want to do it if you don't have it, but there's
Powerhouse 8908. That's that motherfucker's personal cash app. There's no way. There's no fucking way. That's him. Yo, hell no. We're gonna sell up there.
3 people in here that can give it to them so that they qualify. Here's the
What is he saying he's gonna do?
in here that can give it. 5 of you really want to do it if you don't have it, but there's 3 people in here that can give it to them so that they qualify. Here's the
I guess we get an iron ingot if we do that.
of my offering or my request. And I've not done this in it's probably 20 years ago, 20 days. But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire.
I mean, I don't think you can get a bigger QR code. I think I would need to walk. If you're in the front row, I think you need to walk to the back of the church to scan that QR code. Like, that is ginormous. You wouldn't be able to fucking capture that if you would have to back up.
But they have to sow $10,000.
Hallelujah.
Wait, he's saying he's gonna bless somebody for 10 grand?
Offering or my request. Okay, and I've been 20 days. But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000.
Bro, this feels like a Forex, but it's at a church. God came down to me and said that he wants to make somebody a multi-millionaire, but you have to give me 10 grand. That's like a Forex scam. That's like a random account with 5 followers messaging you on Instagram saying, hey man, if you give me $1,000, I'll triple it. And send it back. This is more of a scam. Yo, he's offering like a 10,000 x investment. A Forex scammer is at least more reasonable. Hey, if you give me 10 grand, I'll give you 30.
Hallelujah. Finally, an opportunity to be a multi-millionaire. God said he just needs a $10,000 upfront payment. That's all. Basically,
Yeah, and then go buy a lottery ticket and gamble, which is also simple. And then God will bless you by giving you the exact Mega Millions odds that you need.
like in RuneScape, when you go to Grand Exchange and someone says, I'll double your money. You give them your money, you always get double in return, right? No one ever gets scammed with that. It's, oh my god, this is amazing stuff. Now, I couldn't find the original video. Pastor Paul.
My motivation has just went down.
Channel, who was going over how absurd and ridiculous this whole thing was. And it is only going to get more and more ridiculous. So it starts with like asking for $200 and then says, Haven't done this one in a while. We're gonna dust off an old.
Money that in the Bible, something that's worth. And well, it's the idea that it's not even just belief. Like, yeah, it's like scam shit. But yeah, like a pastor in general should usually be somebody that lives like a modest life. It's not to say that like, oh, a pastor couldn't have any luxuries, but more that you can't be like preaching, you know, community and love thy neighbor and like community. And I just already said community, but like I know everybody being a part of each other while also taking donations and then using donations to not spread the faith, but rather buy yourself lunch.
Playing the playbook. But the Lord is telling me He wants.
I wonder though, like, because he's not the only guy that does this. Do you think he thinks he's doing the tasks of God? Like, do you think he's living by the word of God? Or do you think he goes home and is like, these people are fucking stupid? Like, do you think he goes home and is like, what can I say to them that would make them give me more money? The latter. I feel like there's a mixture. I think some people that do this actually believe that, like, they're a chosen one. And God wants them to be really rich. And God wants them to, like, make money from their followers. And then I think some of them are actually just, like, frickers. And just small-time scammers.
To make people multi-millionaires. So that means you're going to need to start giving $10,000.
Bro, if somebody can find the video, let me know. But I remember there's this one of this, there was this mother giving, like, an envelope of money to a pastor. And she was like, it's this much, I can't come up with this. And she's like, and the pastor goes, well, that's not enough, blah, blah, blah. And starts, like, berating her. Like, he needed, like, $1,000, and she gave him, like, $600, and she didn't have the rest, but she was like, I'll be able to get it. Like, I want to be able to give you this. And it felt like it was, like, a loan shark. Like, he was, like, mad at her. I was like, bro, what?
Others.
It was 1.2K. How did you know? I remember the exact. He wanted $2,000. She gave him 1.2. Oh, man, what the fuck? About $800.
Right now.
Already found it. Where's the fucking?
Live in faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participate.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Grabbing that check right out of that motherfucker's hand and walking back to the church. There's no way he's mad at her and like making fun of her. Bro, she just gave $1,000 to the church and he's mad.
well, I don't want to ask you to do.
Holy shit, he's dripping in sweat. Is this like a whole video about her?
Prepared, come now. And if you're in the finance department and you're prepared, come now. And let's give God praise as they come.
Unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of 1,600.
Yo, it's like, isn't it also like weird that they're announcing the amount of money that they're giving to like receive praise for it? Like, why are they standing up in front of everybody? It's just donate the
Damn, maybe
donate
some
the money,
chicken eggs,
you know?
bro.
And I know another thing, on the counter table, Joe, you talk about how much money you donate. I only do that to prove that I'm not a fucking. There's YouTubers that say they'll donate money and don't do it. I say I'm matching donos. I'm gonna post that shit to prove that I matched the 8K for fucking, you know, whatever charity we're doing. I'm not doing that to be like, hey, by the way, I donated this amount of money. Like, that's stupid.
$25.
Yeah, he's like making them account how much. Why? Also, why are they going? I'm donating 1,625 plus 375. Just why are you not saying I'm just donating 2K? I'm so confused by this. Why are we doing math in front of the pastor?
Sowing this seed of $625 plus $375.
So,
Oh my god, did he not know that was $2,000? Oh, I'm gonna crash out. That motherfucker can't do the math.
we'll say that. Would you just say it was just $1,400? Wrong.
What?
Wrong.
Sounding wrong with the money I'm giving you. Talking about it was
Is this the woman? Is this the woman in the video?
$1,400. This looks like she wanted to take her check
Oh
back
no, somebody else.
and would have. Give me that. Amen. Amen. That is a.
On God, take that shit back, bro. What the fuck?
So obviously there's a growing trend inside certain churches that's starting to make people feel deeply uncomfortable on both sides of the faith. Pastors calling
No, you should have an anonymous box that you could donate money to. Like, why are we have a line where everybody...
I'll make a trap door right here, dude. Like fucking cool as shit. Why did I make 4? Fuck.
Like the guy before you's like, I'm donating $2,000, and then you pull up and you're like, I'm getting $10. Like, don't even say it, just do it. Like, that's weird.
This whole thing is even set up almost feels like it's a parody of this kind of
It's not required.
evil, greedy pastor. He is delivering his sermon in front of a QR code in front of the congregation. And then on the video component, he's got a Venmo link. You donate money to him there as well. It's like, this is like less of a church and more of a fucking casino than anything, except
Casino, you're betting that this guy's blessing of you is gonna make you a millionaire.
at least with a casino, there's maybe a slim chance you make a little bit of money when you leave. Here, you're just giving money to fucking ton of balls.
Let's keep watching. Let's see what he has to say.
And they have to do that within 90 seconds.
That's right, baby. It's a speed.
Yeah, you gotta do it within 90 seconds because God only has 90 seconds to get you to sow your seed. Or he's giving you 90 seconds so you don't have the logical, critical thinking time to know that this is a bad idea. It's an impulse decision.
Oh, bro.
He's only giving you 90 seconds to decide. So more
Wait a minute. Where did that bush get there? Has it always been there?
Now, call up Iman, tell her to flip over the mattress for $10,000. You reach in between the couch cushions. We gotta get it together. We gotta get it here ASAP.
Oh, sun's out.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna be a multi-millionaire. We gotta act now.
no donation. That just crashes out.
And $10,000 fucking dollars will give it to Total.
Do it, get it now, right to check. There's lots of people in your I wish it was me. No, I'm saying I wish it was me because I got it.
So in other words, I'm not participating in this.
Oh, I love that. He's like, I wish it was me. Well, because I don't have $10,000. I got that fucking call today all night. Maybe that's not, that is pennies. That's nothing. That's leakage. I got that. The Lord isn't offering this deal to me, so I'm saying I wish it was me, because I mean I could easily fork over $10,000 to be a multi-millionaire that the Lord wants to,
I'll wait for a crypto coin to start.
A crypto coin.
And like that'd be hilarious fun to see.
What the fuck?
Invest in God.
No, but those $10,000 in the next 90 seconds. I got that. You know I got that. Now it's up to you guys. It's up to me for all of you to go, get $10,000 and give it to me so the Lord can make it.
Just run a little bit angry. Next Sunday, everything just shows up angry.
We got multi-millionaires. That's what I'm trying to say. It's such an incredible opportunity.
Asshole, Have me, by the way. See the next bar I got out of
Money does not have me. At all. I control it like Cat Williams. He's like me. A lot of men that I get to is the regular basis. That's what belongs to God. I'm gonna play it on that side. You sold that within 19 seconds. You should be less than that. That's how much
You know this is scam. This motherfucker's looking at Yahoo.com.
I'm fixed. But I am. For the rest of the day, it's like a stolen feature drop.
the audience like stands up and goes, yo, you're throwing fun of people's scam, bro.
And everything comes, everything in your hands sometimes. Now I'm glad because he said the money I'm asking him for, I already got the replacement, but they don't trust me.
Well, and the other thing you don't trust him, right? So why are you guys paying $2,000?
Yeah, kill 30 people.
Who cares if it's all the money you have? Not trust God. Not think God's going to make you a full-time multi-millionaire, or worse yet, not trust Pastor God, the most trustworthy guy on the planet, an emissary of God. It's correct.
What the fuck is happening?
This is illegal. So I think he's downright correct.
I want to flip it. I want to flip it. I want to flip it.
Yeah, he that he's asking for the money and he's testing it to them. If they have the money, they don't have the money. And he didn't say if you don't have money, you don't have money, but if you do have the money, get it.
What? Buddy, how? I'm going to take the money God gave me, and then I'm going to go duplicate that shit. Or put it in a percentage thing. So it's going to prosper and duplicate. How about you go fuck yourself, asshole? How about that? Okay, yes. It's making sense.
I'd be very surprised based on everything I've learned about Paul, if that was true. But even if it is, it doesn't matter. It's just clear.
Well, I hate how this type of shit's tax exempt in certain situations too. Where like he's getting all this money and he's just like not paying anything.
Really not some kind of command from God. This wasn't the secret 11th Ten Commandment where you must obey.
You're gonna disagree on that. So fucking retarded, bro.
Fucking unacceptable.
I need none of you to give the $200 the person. If you want to sow the $10,000, you will bring it up to Pastor Rockmore, Bishop, and you will get your release in Jesus' name. Everyone else get $200. I want you to do it, women especially who had a difficult moment.
Yo, low-key, I would love to be able to like, okay, well he did it through Zelle, but it would be funny to like send it and then just fucking like cancel it. You send it on your card and then you just dispute the charge and just
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude.
I will not beg, but I will not
you scan your dumb ass, thank for the blessing, and I'm gonna go buy a lotto ticket.
It's 30 there as fast as possible.
No, he hasn't forgotten the 200. So he asked for the 10,000. Now he got to send the 200. Spoiler alert, he does ask for 30 as well, but he can't give 200. So I mean, they're going to get every financial group.
That's right. He's making sure to get everybody here. $200, $10,000, $30. He is demanding all of it. He says he's not going to beg, but he is.
I just really think it'd be funny if like he's passing around the basket for the $30 and I put like Monopoly money in. Now what is this? And then he goes, "You think I'm gonna take this Monopoly money? I'm not gonna give you my money."
And it's even worse than just normal begging because this is like turbo begging 2.0. It's begging with a Fortnite skin of a pastor. It's despicable.
I put a used fucking gift card in there.
Completely despicable. And you can see, everyone gets up out of their chair, they get in a single file line, that's what he's telling them to do in order to give a king of money. Money which I imagine quite a few of them can't afford to be giving up willy-nilly like this, especially with how expensive things are getting. Yeah, here he is, demanding more and more and more and more, while he himself is doing very well financially. He's not even afraid to let the congregation know that, letting them know, like, hey, I got it. If it was $10,000, this
And none of them are going. Well, how did you get all your money? Was he a rich, successful businessman? No. Huh. Well, how does he have all these nice things.
I don't know, for me too, I can take it apart. It, you know, instantaneously, you know I got it.
Hurry in Jesus' name. You that are watching my social media, you are involved as well.
Oh, you do this too.
Somebody shout hallelujah. I hear the person offer me to get this thing out. You gotta go to a special. I don't care what kind of bowl.
When I heard him say that, I had to sit.
That's like how pisses me off, because that makes me think they're pulling it out of like their investments. Like they're selling their fucking Nvidia stock to fucking pay this guy. Like they're pulling it out of like, oh my god, they cash out their 401k early. They're probably pulling it out of like a retirement fund and giving him the money.
In reaction, is he
They're like taking the fucking penalty and just giving him the money.
did what and then just giggling? He is not even pretending to be like a good guy here. He is even calling someone out who apparently had made a mention about needing to do, you know, something special with the account for it. He said, I don't care what you gotta do. You give me that $10,000. Don Hall is more into a drug dealer than a pastor. It's crazy how more people don't see through it, but I also understand how it gets to that point.
Worse than a drug dealer. Drug dealer give you $3 grand once in a while. This guy just nothing got it. You're not getting anything of it. It's not worth.
You grew up in an environment where maybe this kind of behavior is normalized, it becomes extremely hard to break that perception where, you know, the pastor's always right. If the pastor is demanding $10,000, well, it's for the good of not only the church, but myself too, so that way the Lord knows I have this faith and this trust in the Lord, and shows the pastor home, convey the message in little must. And so, my question is, I will just give this money that we know I don't have it to afford to give. I'll just give it all anyway, so that way,
He goes, thanks for the $10,000. All right, now put him on the big screen. We're going to throw a blue bed. We're going to put that on Kevin.
Why are we gambling in the church, bro? What's going on here?
65. That's not good. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Anybody else got 10?
All right. But no, seriously, if I could then lock in on this with the things I've already learned and experienced, I can, like, the possibilities are endless. It's insane how bueno Taco Bella.
terrible for everyone in that church that is now giving hundreds of dollars,
Oh my God.
here, thinking that what they're doing is righteous in their full benefit. What they're actually doing is pockets of a very evil.
The people from that church, too, they're not bad people. These are like good people that are trying to do something good. They want to be good people, and then they're literally following a guy that's just stealing their money.
He's standing in front of a fucking QR code behind this son. He has a phone that takes up the majority of the screen on the table. Which makes me clear that he's using this care about the word of God, the Holy Scripture, anything like that. He is in this for one reason and one reason only. And it's, I think, it's been scholars on this. It is money. He is here shaking down the money like a supercard. It is so. It drives me fucking wall.
Now, when I used to be probably called that, I pull off my shoes, I would call me down. You just have something talking to your faith. Please don't stand closest. Let's get stand behind you.
Crazy. He's not even trying to hide how big of a scumbag he is. He has been old and brash with your about how much of an asshole this guy is. He's like, he actually cannot believe it. I had the app about this a little bit. I don't think I need the app
Like a reasoning that people get involved in this specific church now, right? Like, how did this come to be? Because you joined, like, they joined it, like, I really think this type of thing, like, that for fucking 50 years. Like, they probably came to this church. Yeah, it's the area you're in, but it's like, there has to be a field or something. Brainwashing them, that's a slow process happening. From an outside perspective, nobody is going into this believing this. They vote you in, and then yeah, we take money and give you money. Like, no shot. Then you went to church, right? Like, please learn how to, write. I mean, does scammers steal money? Right? Does scammers steal money? Then you went to church. Alright, well, that was it. Because you're next.
What an interesting video. I'm watching a video making a stream. I probably should be doing that, honestly. Get 100% in this. Yeah, it's what exactly it looks like. Fuck. Can I jump this? Oh shit. Did it. Those roses over here. It's a pumpkin, though. Look at that. Take the pumpkin off for a day. In my pockets. What is the rate? Ah, man. I want to get a gaming PC. I got a laptop, but it's not working as efficient as I want it to. It's okay, I guess, but I need to build it myself. I know how all the components work, but I need to brush up on it again.
I'm trying to get immersed into the story and here. Money is how it's. Yo, it's not any quieter. I actually don't think the audio slider works. Alright, we'll get through it. We're gonna get through it. My name's Alex, and this is my story. What was supposed to be a simple teenage camping trip turned into something I still struggle to explain. Something I still see when I close my eyes. We used to travel a lot in our RV. It's our skate, and we met back at school, and somehow never drifted apart. Roads, cheap food, loud music, stupid jokes, those trips felt endless. Like nothing bad could ever touch us. We had seen mountains, deserts, and
Oh, bro.
but that forest. Yo, can we get the guy that said he's gonna touch me? Oh, shit.
He's gonna touch me, bro.
They're gonna be voice actors.
That's crazy, though. That is kind of crazy to say.
My friend, or is that pretty dark eyeliner, right? Oh, Alex. How was I asleep? Long enough to miss civilization. Doesn't look like a campground. It isn't. It's a real forest. Fire. Or nothing. Been here before? Once. Didn't stay long. Keep your eyes on the road, buddy. Huh. Why not? At least didn't feel friendly. That's reassuring. Bro's eating an entire box of pizza in the back. Holy. Buddy. I need to hold up back there. Mentally and nutritionally. That signal. No update. Just trees. That's comforting. This place had Wi-Fi. You would never leave. Or they wouldn't come at all. Gates that were closed. I don't know what voices to choose for these people. Mark's gonna get a deep voice. I'm gonna hard pivot Alex's. Good. Let me go. So, you have a whole fucking pie right there, buddy. How many pizzas we need to eat? And we should stop soon. You guys will love the Alex voice. I'm fucking up the brain right now. The guy on the phone. Anthony's gonna be a nerd. Mark will be a jock. I still don't really know what we're doing with David. Few hours later. Yo, is this music cut out? Fuck. What is this? Just a little longer, we'll be there. You've been saying that for the past 20 minutes. Relax. Look, there's a gas station. Finally. Alex, go inside and take the gas.
Oh, it's raining out, bro. Flip flop.
Don't forget about Pierre. He thinks that looks like it's about Sophia. How do I shut up? I got it. Okay. He thinks I'll forget about Sophia. I'm going to forget Sophia. Only if it minus. Oh my god. I'll stop at Sophia. What do they have? Where's the 90? Where is it? 9 stood. Interest down. Oh my god. This is disgusting. What do they have here? Holy shit. Okay. Miscellaneous, I guess. Maybe home brews. All time for the heat. Alright, what are we going to get here? Oh! We only have 2 steaks. What the fuck is this? Open as well. And sweet potato. How could I forget about sweet potato? It's the only thing my grandma used to make. Really, it's the best stuff as well. That's all. Alright. Let's go check out. Hello? Be away. Oh, it looks like he's potentially transfolding. Oh,
Sorry. One night.
I'll go away. I need to pick the gas.
On camping trip?
Yeah. Of course, I'm not on trout my place.
That's forest.
What about it?
People have been missing there recently. A few, actually. Search team's gonna find mud. You got Chuck,
Right?
just don't stay out there after dark. Have a safe trip, man.
You gonna fucking check me out, or did I pay? And he's not enough. I'll be employee of the month. Only employee of this place. Oh, it's just my inventory items. Oh my god, my inventory items. This beer should be enough, I hope. Full guy, 6 packs of beer. It's nice, right? 1.5 beer for each of us. Get us pretty tipsy, eh?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking Jimmy Jam.
Dixie Daisy, really? Oh my god, tipsy. Talk about a blackout night. After driving for a while longer, we turned off the main road and followed a narrow forest trail deep into the woods. Close to the place where we planned to set up camp. Well, I see this if they start playing a communist voice for like 80% of the fucking horror parts of the game, I'm absolutely okay. So we're looking left. Oh, David, you're so edgy. David, can we turn that down? I guess it's not to just go right down. What? That's hard. Of course, there's a proper soundtrack. It's on blue. I love how I'm just like fucking panically looking.
Alright, bro. Fucking makes Iron dudes, bro. I get a trophy.
Oh my god, this is really French fruit. Yes.
Trophy. Give me a trophy. Thank you. Oh, I swear I've never done it before. What the fuck? Marvel Rivals. Whoa, look who it is. The Mister. Wow. Such a bitch.
You hear strange noises, that's just
Hold on. So, where's the trophy?
the build on these guys of the talk. Okay, let's go down to the fucking
Iron tools. I swear I've done this before already. Am I just a dunce?
say I just have to walk up friends and so what a peaceful lake. Diary up. black fire. Who the fuck's writing that in their diary? So I went in 10 seconds memory. And we're literally right now. Black fire. I doubt I'm gonna see the race during the day. That feels like that'd be like a nighttime thing.
No progress. What are we doing here?
What's the lake look like? If you're asking anybody, I have no idea. Think I know?
For the pizza bread, bro. Hold on.
Right. Think I just know what the lake looks like? Damn. Holy motion word? Yeah, they didn't have a static word. I missed it wrong. Excuse me, gentlemen. Do you know that I can find some other firewood? Now we need to make a fire. I need some matches.
How the fuck?
By the way, they look very nice. Are they? I say made up on, or did you have them naturally? Because I
already have this one. Okay.
Also, adding the freckles. Was the aftermath, or if
Cool beans. Smelt 90. Already.
you know what lights is at? Oh yeah, it's taken light fire. Okay. Something in the streets, like movement. Not like Big Ready or anything, but more something quiet, creepier, let's say. Like tiptoeing. The forest, Alan. Animals, that's just how it works. The clerk at the gas station said people have gone missing around here. Small towns always have stories, doesn't mean they're untrue. Or doesn't mean they're true. Okay. Thank you for the compliment.
What's up?
I got 6 packs, big racks. I got something new to say to you. I got big facts. All right, we're gonna close it out. I kind of enjoyed this actually. The Minecraft little thing, yeah. Creeper in the background doesn't matter. I really kind of enjoyed it. Really kind of did. Uh, yeah. I thank you for anyone that's watching right now. Thank you for watching. Well, I just really don't upload as much as I need to. I'm gonna start getting back into it though, 'cause I'm starting to get this like vibe where it's kind of like improving my health of like happiness talking to people. I've kind of noticed that back to back 2 weeks ago and this week. So it's been kind of good actually. Detrimental actually. Is another creature? Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's log out of here and save and quit. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 racks, big bags, ready to blow and go. Something new I never knew. Oh, oh, oh. All right. Take care.